time, welcome to Trending with Taven. And there's no other person on the face of the earth that I'd want for my very first guest. Now trending, Mike Bennett. Mike, God, it is so good to see you.
If this table wasn't here, I would.
Yeah, can we hug?
I would give you the biggest hug in the entire world. I wouldn't let go.
Now, I know exactly who you are.
Right.
We've known each other for years, but in the last 5 years, maybe the Ring of Honor audience has no idea who you are. So please, tell these people all about Mike Bennett.
You know, it's funny. I've been doing this a long time. I've been wrestling a very, very long time, and for some reason, over the last 5 years, that's kind of gone on the wayside. People seem to have forgotten exactly what Mike Bennett can do, exactly who Mike Bennett is. So let me make that perfectly clear right now. My name is Mike Bennett, and I'm a professional wrestler. I've been a professional wrestler for 20 years. I didn't just show up the other day. I haven't been doing this for 5 years. I've been doing this since I was 15 years old. I signed with Ring of Honor in 2011. I was here for 5 years. I've been to New Japan. I've gone all over the world. Me and you.
Yeah.
We won Ring of Honor tag team titles.
Sure did.
We won IWGP tag team titles. We've done everything together. Coming back, I've noticed, I'm a big fan of the sport of professional wrestling. I'm a student, I'm a fan. So I've been watching Ring of Honor for, as long as I can remember. And especially when I left, I kept tabs on you. I always kept tabs on you because that's what friends do. That's what family does. The one thing that just kept coming back to me and kept coming back to me and kept coming back to me was, there's something missing with Matt. There's something not there. There's something that I feel like I could help with. And it wasn't because you weren't getting it done in the ring. It wasn't because you weren't getting it done in the gym. It wasn't anything else except for the fact you needed someone to have your back.
Yeah, that's true.
And I made sure I had your back.
I mean, I completely agree with you, but I guess that leads me to my next question. What happened 5 years ago?
You know, Matt, what happened 5 years ago, professionally, was the biggest mistake in my life. Hands down. Without a doubt, that was the biggest mistake in my life. Personally, I had to do it. I had to find out who I was as a man. I had to find out who I was as a person, as a human. I had to go prove that Mike Bennett on his own could be Mike Bennett on his own. There was no help. There was no Brutal Bob Evans. There was no Matt Taven to watch my back. It was just me. Whatever I did, if I fell on my own. If I got back up, I got back up on my own. I had to do it. But hindsight's always 20/20. And you look back and you go, what were you thinking? Why? I had everything I wanted right here. The best wrestling, the best people, the best fans. And maybe it was ego. I don't know. I mean, that was 5 years ago. I'm a different person now than I was 5 years ago. But I don't want to say I regret it because I wouldn't be who I am today if I didn't take that chance.
So what has changed in the last 5 years? I mean, I personally know.
You know.
I know you're a dad now.
Yeah.
You know, you've gone through some stuff. But to those who don't know, I mean, there's a reason why you're a different person.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I don't take things for granted anymore. When I was younger, when I first started here, I think there was a part of me that felt like everything should just come to me. Yeah. Everything should be given to me. Or if I just work a little bit, things will happen to me. But you realize as you go through, that's not how life works. And that's damn sure not how Ring of Honor works. Ring of Honor is just like life. You have to work your ass off to get everything you want. You have to fail and you have to fail and you have to fail and you got to fall down. You got to get back up. And if you fall and you don't get back up one time, you're done. That's how life works. You can't just expect a handout. So what I did was I realized that I had to start holding myself accountable. I became a dad.
Yeah.
I overcame addiction. I did all these things. I bought a house. I became a dad again.
Two beautiful kids.
Two beautiful kids, a beautiful wife. All these things, they mold you and they shape you into who you are, into what you're going to become. And it changes you as a person. But I don't think people realize having kids, overcoming an addiction, what that does to you as a wrestler. You're hungry now. You're motivated. I don't just wrestle for me anymore.
So true. And let me ask you this. You know, obviously we've been keeping tabs on each other through all of our adventures, and you've seen what's been going on here, and you've seen our good friend Vinny,
right,
who's now Vincent, who has changed drastically since the two of us have met him and kind of grew up together, came up in the wrestling business all together. You know, your thoughts on what you've seen take place here in Ring of Honor since you've left?
With Vinny, I don't really want to call him Vincent, because I think that's foolish. Yeah. Like, he's Vinny. He's always been Vinny. I don't know what he's trying to portray now. Like, always I get it. But it's disgusting to me. Like, I got no other words besides disgusting. I watch what he does. I watch how he treated you. I watch how you handed him things. And he just disrespected all of that. And I think the one thing that hurts me the most is when you guys formed the New Kingdom. I remember he reached out to me and he asked me, is this cool? Are you okay with this? Like, is this something you're on board with? And he was Vinny. He wasn't Vincent. Yeah. He was Vinny. So instantly, I know his family. I know everything about him. I was like, yeah, of course it's cool. You're one of us. You'll always be one of us. You let someone borrow something. You give something to someone and you expect that if they're going to return it to you, it's just how you gave it to him. But instead, he took advantage of it. He tried to take what we built together, what we killed ourselves for the kingdom.
To me, you know, we all came up together in the Boston, New England scene, and it doesn't feel like he just disrespected the kingdom. No. It feels like he disrespected all of us that came up together, that, you know, we all used to meet at the airport together and fly off, and now it doesn't even seem right. It doesn't feel like he's ever been one of us. So it's something that I'm still trying to wrap my head around. But my question to you, I guess, is for the last 5 years, we've gone back and forth on when will this happen again? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. When will we be sitting across the table, you know, just having the good old times, whether it's here or there? We've had this conversation so many times. Right. Why is right now the right time?
Because it just is. Because sometimes the world, sometimes the universe, sometimes life has a way of just bringing everything together. And sometimes it's a perfect storm.
It warms my heart to see your smiling face. You know I love you, and we have been through everything. So in closing, I want you to tell the Ring of Honor fans what is in store for the future of Mike Bennett.
It's like I said when we first started this. My name is Mike Bennett, and I'm a professional wrestler. I'm nothing that you think that I am. And for all the Ring of Honor fans that don't know me, what you're going to see is a motivated, driven, just completely insane work ethic person who's just dying to get out there and prove to the entire world that I am everything that I say that I am. And to all the Ring of Honor fans that do remember me and do remember the kingdom and everything that we did.
The OGK.
The OG kingdom. Matt and myself, we are entirely different people. That's true. I'm an entirely different person. I'm hungry and I'm driven. And quite frankly, after what Vincent has done, Vincent, Vinny, whatever you want to call yourself,
Balloon Boy,
I'm pissed off. I am really, really pissed off. And a pissed off, motivated, hungry, driven Mike Bennett is not somebody I would want to mess with.
Well, Mikey, I love you. I don't know what else to say. I love you, bud. And there's nothing that makes me happier than you sitting right here. So we'll do this again very soon. And you have been trending with Taven.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of week again. Brian, you look confused.
No, it's not, Bruiser. We're here to talk about the ROH Pro Shop Insanity Sale.
The Deliriously Insanity Sale where you can get 10% off apparel and 50% off DVDs.
And 50% off clearance items, too.
Man, I bet you can pick up the cool shirt you're wearing or a Bouncers t-shirt like I got.
What about this Bouncer shirt, too?
It's so cool. And guess what? You can get the koozies.
Hey,
Where do we go, Brian?
Hey, there's nothing I love to do more than have some drinks and do some online shopping. And my favorite place to online shop,
Where's that?
ROHProshop.com.
ROHProshop.com.